Hi, this is Munson with Munson Music, and we're going to talk about how you can play a song called Wrapped in Red by Clarkson. And it starts out on a G major chord. And when we play G major, first finger goes to the A on the second fret, second finger on the low E string on the third fret, and third finger on the high E string on the third fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds a G major chord, and it sounds really happy. Now another way you might want to play the G major is putting the third finger on the B string third fret, pinky on the high E string third fret. I want to kind of play around with that through the G chord. And on our intro, you'll hear this cool little lick where you can play third fret on the B string, and then open E, and then second fret on the high E string, and then open E. And what you may want to do, you can even kind of work that lick around the chords. Actually, it might be kind of cool to kind of work that as kind of a down idea through the song. Or a lot of times with a song like this, I like to add something called a strum pattern. And one of my favorite strum patterns for a 4/4 like this is down, down, up, up, down, up. So if you took the G and tried that a lot, you'd have down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. So you want to kind of play around with readjusting the G to kind of get that lick in around that chord. Kind of G, down, up, down, up with the open E. Take the first finger, the high E on the second fret, and then back to your opening around the G chord. And then from there, we'll be going into our verse part. Our verse starts on the G major. We do that 4 times. We actually kind of follow that same lick we were just talking about. And then from there, we go to an A minor chord. We play A minor. First finger goes to the B string on the first fret, second finger on the D string, second fret, and third finger on the G string, second fret. If you strum all those together, that sounds an A minor chord, and it sounds really sad. Now the lick around the A minor kind of goes from the open E to the second fret on the high E string. So you want to kind of play around with kind of adjusting that A minor. And I guess when you kind of add in the F sharp note to the A chord, it kind of add in the 6, so it's kind of A minor 6 around that chord. And then from the A minor we go to a D major chord, and we play D major. First finger goes to the G on the second fret, second finger on the high E second fret, and third finger on the B string on the third fret. And if you strum the D string to the high E string, that sounds a D major chord. Right, we hear this cool little lick around the D chord, kind of working third fret to second fret to open E, and then back to second fret. And if you take the D chord and kind of add in the pinky to that, that sounds something called a D sus. And if you lift it off, you go to D, and then you can lift off the second finger to kind of get a D sus 2. And then kind of go back to the D for kind of the whole part. So if you wanted to, you could kind of get those licks in around it. You'd have kind of that G with the G lick, E with the F sharp, open E for the G chords, and then your A minor 6, and then the D sus, D sus 2, D. Or you could try that with the down, down, up, and have G, down, up, down, up, down. From there, then we'll be going into our pre-chorus part, which kind of becomes our bridge progression later on. And we start on a C major chord. When we play C major, first finger goes to the B on the first fret, second finger on the D string, second fret, and third finger on the A string, third fret. And if you strum the A string to the high E string, that sounds a C major chord, and it sounds really, really happy. And you also may want to think about using something called C major 9, where you do the first finger on the D string, second fret, second finger on the A string, third fret, third finger on the B string, third fret, and the pinky on the high E string, third fret. And if you strum the A string to the high E string, that sounds a C major 9, and it sounds really happy. And then from the C, we're going to be going to a D major chord for our pre-chorus. And you want to kind of work that with kind of those downs. C, D, D. Or you could try that with the down, down, up, and have C, down, up, down, up, C, down, up, down, up, D. There we'll be going into our chorus part, and our chorus starts on the G major. We know the G, but then we go to E minor, and we play E minor. First finger goes to A on the second fret, second finger on the D string, second fret. And if you strum all those together, that sounds an E minor chord, and it sounds really sad. Now, you may also want to think about adding in the third finger on the B string, third fret, pinky on the high E string 3rd fret. That sounds like E minor 7, which can be a very cool change on that too. And then from there we'd be going to the A minor. But if you're digging on this E minor 7 voicing, you could use an A7 sus for your A minor and do the 1st finger on the D string 2nd fret, 2nd finger on the G string 2nd fret, 3rd finger on the B string 3rd fret, and the pinky on the high E string 3rd fret. And that sounds like A7 sus. You want to kind of play around with that. And then from the A7 sus, or the A minor, we'd be going to a D major chord. So you can kind of work that with those downs too. Kind of that G, G, E minor, E minor, A minor, A minor, D. And then from there, we kind of repeat that. So you could do it with the down, down, up, and have the G, down, up. Intro return. But another thing that I like to add to a song like this too is bass notes. And a lot of times on that first down of the down, down, up, you could throw in a bass for the chord. So on the G you'd have the low E for the bass. On the E minor you'd have the low E for the bass. On the A minor you'd have the A for the bass. On the C you'd have the A for the bass. And on the D you'd have the D for the bass. So kind of work that as a bass, down, up, bass, down, up, down. So we tried that through that intro return. You'd have G with low E bass, G with low bass, G with low E bass, G with low E bass. And then if we try that idea through our next verse, we have G with low E bass, 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 A minor with an A bass, A minor with an A bass, D with a D bass. Then we'll be going into our next chorus. So I'd have G low E bass, G low E bass, G low E bass, G low E bass, A minor with an A bass. Now if you do know other licks around these chords or other strum patterns that work too, feel free to kind of mix it up a little bit with kind of where your vocabulary is with the guitar. G minor, intro return to kind of lead into our bridge. So kind of add that G, and then from there, then we go into our bridge part, which is kind of like our pre-chorus. So we got kind of the C with an A bass, C with an A bass, D with the D bass, D with the D bass, and then from there, then we go into kind of our outro chorus. So we got our G. Ideas and kind of mix them up and kind of see what you can say with the guitar too. So feel free to take this lesson and embellish it in any way you want to. Very last part, kind of the outro, and it kind of follows the verse form, so you'd be back to kind of the G, A minor, D, and then we got a big G at the very end. But that's the basics of how you can strum through Wrapped in Red by Kelly Clarkson. So good luck!